Good morning, YouTube. So I'm here in a hotel room in Tokyo, and I'm gonna give you a lowdown on the Oppo Find N5 against all other phones, but most notably my S23 Ultra that I also brought with me on this trip. So for about 3 days I've been here, and I have been wandering around the city, meeting mainly the coworkers, basically. Yeah, I work with some people from here, so I just met them. And yeah, just buying random stuff that I don't find back in Singapore. But when I got this Oppo Find N5, it was about 2.5 weeks ago. And oh, by the way, thanks all of you guys for your comments. If you commented before on my previous video, I realized that there are a lot of people who want to get this phone, but they don't necessarily, live in a place that sells it. And yeah, over here I don't see any foldable phones in the stores except the ones on TV. There's only the Google Pixel that is being advertised, but I actually haven't seen them in the store, even in like a place like Akihabara. Maybe um, there's a bigger store. Like I went to the Yodobashi, the big cameras, but they're not here. So it does seem that the Find N5 didn't actually have a global release, which is kind of too bad. But then again, well, it just makes it more exciting, right? Waiting for the other foldables that are coming out, like the Honor V4. So, yeah, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about my experience about using this here. Um, this phone, actually, this phone tablet is actually a phone when you fold it in like an iPad Mini. When you open it, is has amazing battery life. Like so, basically, I want to show you what I took. So basically, on the first day, I went to the mountains. So basically, I just went to Mount Takao, which is like an hour west of Tokyo, and I just by myself, and I took a bunch of photos, and I was on Wi-Fi. No, I mean I was doing sharing basically, and you can see. Sorry, it's in Japanese, but you can see that at what time is it? 3:48 p.m. I have 10% battery remaining, and this 10% battery was based off of the what is that? The data sharing. So basically, I was linked to the S23 Ultra and my corporate phone. I was taking photos, videos all the time. I was surfing the internet. I was using the internet to search for something, to Google stuff, and it lasted me all the way from 8 a.m. until about close to 4 p.m. So pretty good. The other thing that I did yesterday was obviously meet some people I know here. But look at this. It says here 2%. So it went to 2% when it was 10:56 p.m. That's pretty amazing because I left the hotel at about 11, yeah, at 11 a.m. So from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m., 12 hours, I was playing, I was in the subway, I was playing games, and mostly Asphalt 9 very heavily. Um, it was crazy. Yeah, and for those 12 hours when I was out, I was, actually in a social situation, this is a great conversation starter because people were asking me, what this was and where I got it and how much I got it for. I mean, just like, obviously you guys, if you're, interested in getting this phone. But what it was really useful was that when you're opening it up, when you're showing them something, especially the maps, like yeah, like places that you talk about your vacations, you talk about places you've been before, and it just makes it so much easier, if you open the map and you kind of show them like, oh, you know what, I was here, I was in this part of the country, or and then yeah, so you can just zoom in, you can show them where it is. It just makes it so much easier to share things with friends, when you have this kind of big screen. And I think for right now it is the biggest screen foldable out there. So yeah, and of course we're taking photos as well. When you take a photo, the it turns out so big. It makes super big. So yep, here's here's the neighborhood I've been staying in the last few days, and I don't know. They having a big screen makes it so much easier to take photos and videos. What it does make a little bit harder is to hold. So I don't like holding it on this side because obviously you're smudging the screen. By the way, this side has no anti-reflective coating. So you can see that you can see the reflection here so clearly. But if I turn it off and I move to the other side, now the inner screen has a lot less reflective abilities because I mean there is a anti-reflective coating on the inner screen. So actually I have hardly even used the S23 Ultra here. I just brought it along as a spare phone, but if you hold it, is just a world of difference. This is thin, light. It has phone mode and tablet mode. This is heavy, thick. The battery lasts a long time, but it's so limiting. One thing I do have to let you know is that the selfie camera on the Oppo, is so much better than the Samsung. I don't know why. But in general, like I've tested a bunch of Chinese phones in the stores, like Oppo, Vivo, what is it, Honor? Maybe Xiaomi. But I find that Samsungs can't really compare in terms of selfie quality to those ones. Obviously, the back camera, it's pretty good on the Samsung. Possibly better than the others, but just if you're someone who likes to take selfies, or if you travel alone, this is something that you might want to think about when getting it. So in terms of games, processing speed, everything's great. Asphalt starts up really fast. It's a gigantic screen. Someone did ask me, I think. Let me just see. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. To show you how games and videos look like on the large screen. So this is how it is. Like I said, I don't like holding this bottom part, with my hands. So I end up holding the back side only. And yeah, this is how Asphalt looks like. And it is very easy to play. Makes just having the large screen makes it super clear to read. To read stuff and to play games on. And even when you go to something like Netflix opens up, and say, for example, if you want to watch this one, okay, for example, this one, I don't know what it is, Formula 1. So this is how the videos show on the screen. So for comparison, let me just open my S23 Ultra and show you how it, oh wait, I'm not able to load Netflix on two different phones at the same time, unfortunately. Here is a comparison of two 16:9 ratio videos shown here. You can see that the one on the Oppo is slightly bigger. It is not a whole lot bigger, but it is definitely bigger than the S23 Ultra in this ratio. Of course, you can make it you can enlarge it to fill the screen, but it'll look super weird, and it'll turn into a square. So I'd prefer not to watch videos like this. Maybe you do, but I think this is great. This is definitely bigger than this one. Obviously, the aspect ratio makes it better for reading books, or rather than watching videos and movies. But I do appreciate I would say it's maybe a 20 or 25% increase in screen space compared to a traditional slab phone. So that's it for me for playing games, battery life, and the basically the overall performance of this phone. I'm very happy with it. It's actually very thin and light, and even folded, it is way easier to put it in my pocket, whether it's my front pocket or back pocket, than the S23 Ultra. So I just prefer having this around, and I throw it in the back of my bag as a backup in case I run out of battery or something. then I will use the other one. But so far, no regrets at all. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will answer them in the comments. Thanks, and have a nice day.